Dzień dobry, szanowni państwo. Witam wszystkich serdecznie na webinarze, który zatytułowaliśmy Zasługujesz na Hiszpanię, wybierz Paradores. Czym są Paradores? Czym są paradory hiszpańskie? O tym sobie dzisiaj powiemy. Naszą taką intencją jest, żeby ten webinar, to nasze internetowe spotkanie było skierowane do profesjonalistów w branży turystycznej, ale oczywiście nie tylko. Opowiemy sobie, tak jak już wspomniałem, o tym, czym są paradory, czym są paradores w Hiszpanii, jak państwo mogą je wykorzystać w swojej pracy, w kontaktach z klientami, a być może dla niektórych będzie to po prostu pewna inspiracja do własnych wakacji spędzonych w pięknej Hiszpanii. Drodzy Państwo, jest to na pewno dosyć wyjątkowa okazja, żeby tych wszystkich informacji dowiedzieć się bezpośrednio od przedstawicieli sieci tych unikatowych hoteli. Już zdradzam, czym są paradory, jeżeli ktoś z Państwa jeszcze nie wie. Taka pierwsza techniczna informacja. Możecie Państwo w trakcie transmisji tego naszego webinaru zadawać na żywo pytania pod postem na Facebooku. Ja oczywiście postaram się śledzić te pytania. Jeżeli one się pojawią, będę próbował je zadawać naszym i moim gościom w trakcie tego spotkania. Ja nazywam się Mateusz Pawlak, jestem redaktorem Rzeczpospolitej i mam niezwykłą przyjemność poprowadzić to nasze dzisiejsze spotkanie. Druga informacja techniczna jest taka, że webinar odbędzie się w języku angielskim. Pozwolę już sobie w tym momencie przejść na ten język. Hola todos, hello everyone. Welcome to our another online meeting. This time we are going to talk about quite, I would say, unusual chain of hotels scattered all over the Spain. To be honest, I need to admit that I myself, I didn't know and really had not heard about Paradores before. And I traveled quite a lot, including Spain, to be honest. So I've just explored this topic while preparing for this online meeting, for this webinar. And I need to say I'm quite charmed. I'm pretty fascinated about Paradores. So I presume most of the people, most of our viewers right now may not know that much about Paradores, and there's almost 100 of them, almost 100 of these hotels in the chain in Spain. What are Paradores? Paradores are like all buildings, heritage monuments, castles, monasteries, now converted to accommodations, and that's quite interesting. It's owned by the Spanish government, and the chain started operating with the first establishment, I think, back in 1928. So it's almost 100 years they are operating, and the basic idea was to boost the national tourism. And now let me give the voice to our professionals, because they just know way better and way more about Paradores than me. So let me introduce my first guest, Claudio Andrade Lucena. Claudio is a tourism counselor at Spanish Embassy in Poland, and Claudio will provide some basic insight. Claudio, I'll give you my voice.
Thank you very much, Mateusz. Thank you, Vitami. Welcome everyone to this webinar, and thank you, of course, to Gespopolita Turistica and Paradores for making possible this event. So, as you said, Paradores is a fascinating product, and actually, it's not very known in Poland. So that's what we're trying to make here today, is to get to know for the Polish tourism sector a little bit more about Paradores. Paradores is, it's impossible to talk about tourism in Spain without talking about Paradores. It's one of the backbones of the tourism industry in Spain. As you said, it's almost 100 years old, So it's something about the past, but also about the present and the future. Our colleagues will, from Paradores, of course, will give you more information, more detailed information. We will also be connecting directly from 3 of these Paradores in charming places in Spain. But I will try to summarize Paradores in 3 words. No, I think Paradores is about tradition, because, as you said, they are almost 100-year old. They know how to do things and what to do, and that's something very valuable in the tourism sector. It's also about innovation, because they're always developing new products, of course, creating new hotels, constructing new hotels, or remodeling the existing ones. And it's also about the diversity, because Paradores really shows the diversity of Spain as a destination. Because I think we are a great destination with a lot of touristic offer to offer our visitors, and Paradores show that perfectly. And finally, I have to say that Poland is an important market for Spain. In 2021, we received more than 800,000 visitors, Polish visitors. This is a little bit we have not yet recovered the visitors we had of course, in 2019, but we are optimistic about the future because of the great demand existing in the Polish market, the behavior the market has had in the last decade, and the expectation for this 2022 are good. As you know, Spain is, of course, open and a safe destination in the western part of Europe. And in the last 2 years, I think we've shown the world that the tourism sector has been adapting continuously to any new circumstances that may occur. So please, I will now finish and let our colleague from Paradores make the presentation. I just want to say that we are having a contest also, and I encourage you all our viewers to participate at Zasługujesz na Hiszpanię.pl or in our Facebook main page, spain.info. You will find more information. The prize, I think you will enjoy it. So thank you very much, Mateusz.
Thank you, Claudio. Yeah, we'll provide also the information about the contest and the links later after our online meeting. Yeah, as you said, it's still during recovering. All the tourism business is recovering after pandemic, but it's on a good trajectory to recover pretty fast. So let me, as you said, it's Paradores it's about tradition, innovation, and also diversity. So let me now move to Lumy de Maria, international area sales manager at the Paradores chain, and Lumy gives some more information about Paradores, I guess. Lumy, that's your turn.
Hello, good morning, Mateusz. Thank you very much. Thank you to Claudio with the Spanish Tourist Office in Varsovia, with Czech Popolita. I don't know if I pronounce properly. I just try. And well, I always say that if you come to Spain, it is a must to be in a Parador. And if you come to Spain and you don't stay in a Parador, you can say that you have been in Spain, because it's something unique that you only can find in our country. As Mateusz said before, Paradores de Turismo is a stay-on hotel company. Sorry, a little bit, because I don't know which slide is here. Okay, now, all right. So as I said, Paradores de Turismo is a stay-on hotel company with more than 90 years of history, and which currently manage 98 hotels located throughout Spain. Many of these hotels are located in historical buildings such as convents, monasteries, palaces, castles, and the rest often located in monumental settings or in the very heart of nature. Exhibit a regional modern architecture. Paradores offer the opportunity for guests to experience in a deep appreciation of the country and the region they are visiting in Spain. But it's not just to be in a hotel, it's also to experience the rich and the traditional Spanish gastronomy, the local products we have, and the famous wines, as the famous Rioja we have in Spain. At this moment, Paradores is the most popular and recognized hotel chain in the whole country. We are very proud of that because in 2021, Paradores got the best economic results in the company's history. It was a very difficult year, as you know, where the pandemic situation still was affecting the international tourism. But fortunately for us, the domestic travelers in Spain place their trust in Paradores, which makes us reach almost 90% occupancy in the entire chain during July and August. That was amazing, absolutely amazing for the company. But as Mateusz said before, Paradores was born more than 90 years ago. But why? Parador was built, the first Parador was built in 1928 in the Parador in Gredos and was inaugurated by the King Alfonso XIII. The king created this company with the main goal of maintaining and retain the historical and artistic heritage of our country. For that reason, most of the Paradores are in historical buildings. But the company is also a way to develop the economic of some areas of Spain, because open a Parador in a town brings tourism to that area. A Parador is a destination to go. And also the Parador create jobs and give business to the town where the Parador has been opened. So we are a public company that constitute a benchmark in tourism with recognition international and nationally. Over the years, Paradores spread out a map in the map of Spain with a total of 98 hotels. 97 are located in Spain, and we have one franchise in Portugal. These 98 hotels have a total of 6,600 rooms. 5, 4, and 3-star hotels that offer the best quality and service, and they are a model to be followed by the Spanish hotels. The average of Paradores is between 60-65 rooms, and these dimensions allow us to give a personalized service and a perfect quality and attention to the client. The smallest Parador we have is Parador de Alarcón with 14 rooms, and the biggest one is Parador de Santiago de Compostela with 137 rooms. So the small size of the Paradors has been one of the reasons that travelers have chosen us during the last 2 years. Since the COVID situation, the travelers prefer now to stay in a small or medium-sized hotel than being in a big hotel, surrounded by many people or with 500 rooms. So we have been, it have been a part of our success in these 2 last years. So let's talk about the different kind of Paradores we have, according to the type of the building and also the location where they are. We are going to find 3 kind of Paradores. the urban paradores that usually are located in the cities, the monumental and historical paradores, and the paradores located in natural surroundings. So the most popular ones, like Mateusz said before, are the historical paradores. Those are the essence of the history and the culture of Spain. It is a unique experience for those travelers that are looking for a different kind of buildings and hotels in our country. You can find monasteries, you can find different kind of palaces. You have here the Parador de Cadiz in the north of Spain in Asturias. Also the palace like the Parador de Jarandilla de la Vera. The GM, Natalia Martinez, will join us today to tell us more about this amazing parador. And you also can find a castle like the Parador de Sigüenza, which is very close to Madrid. Those places are places where you can live a trip back on the time. You really feel like living in 2,000, 3,000 years ago, but with all the comforts and amenities that are needed today. We have many famous paradores, Parador de Toledo, Parador de León, Parador de Ronda. Just imagine for one moment to have the opportunity to sleep inside of the Alhambra in Granada or in the oldest hotel in the world. Anytime you think about what was the first hotel in the world, okay, it is in Spain, it is a parador, and it's the parador in Santiago de Compostela, the end of the Pilgrim's Way, and a magic place to stay. So looks like a dream, but these kind of dreams became truth, always staying in a parador. We also talk about the nature paradores. These located in privileged natural surroundings, like natural parks, or just located by the sea. Those paradors, in these paradors, travelers can enjoy the Spanish nature, the mountain, the beautiful beaches we have, and find very unique hiding places. We have paradores on the mountains, like the Parador in Bielsa, or paradores in natural parks, like the Parador in Tenerife, in Cañadas del Teide, just by the volcano, or paradores located by the sea. The Parador in Nerja, which is in Costa del Sol, where I'm based in now, in Malaga, even that the day is not very clear, very sunny today, but we are in the Costa del Sol, so you have the beautiful Parador de Nerja. And let me highlight the 5 paradores we have on the Canary Island, because we know that the Canary Islands are a very popular destination for the Polish traveler. So we have 5 paradores. One is Cañadas del Teide, the one I said before in Tenerife. Another one is Cruz de Tejeda. We have the GM here with us, Gonzalo Alejo, that will show us a little bit more about this beautiful parador. Parador de La Palma, Parador de La Gomera, and the Parador de El Hierro. El Hierro is a perfect island that is the best place for scuba diving in Europe. So let's try to go to the Canary Island and stay in these beautiful paradores. And the last one are, as I said before, the cities paradores. Usually these kind of paradores are specialized in business, in events, and they are located in the downtown of the cities. A clear example is the Parador de Cadiz, and we also have today Ignacio Herrera that will let us know more about this parador located in Cadiz, which is the oldest town in Europe. So, as I said, these city paradores are very specialized in trips and events, but are also very good places for any kind of traveler. We can find paradores as Parador de Pontevedra, which is on Galicia, northwest of Spain, Parador in Antequera, which is located in the middle, in the heart of Andalusia region. So it's a perfect place to stay and move to Cordoba, to Granada, to Malaga, to Sevilla. You just take 1 hour distance from Parador de Antequera to the main cities in Andalusia. And Parador de Salamanca, for example, which is one of the paradores located in the UNESCO heritage cities. So keep in mind that all kind of paradores are gonna be always the best destination for vacation, leisure, getaway, honeymooners, routes, or just to know Spain, traveling from one parador to another one. Paradores is growing, and we have been we had a new openings and remodelation of our hotels. The last parador we opened is Parador de Costa da Morte, located in Galicia, and is 50 minutes driving from Santiago de Compostela. This parador is a 4-star hotel. It has 63 rooms and a spa. And it has been built following the way of the mountain. It is an amazing property that was inaugurated in May 2020. And after the opening, we have, for 4 months consecutive, 100% daily occupancy. I have to say that never happened before in the company, and it has been something very surprise and amazing for us. So we are happy and proud of that. So let me show you a little bit more about this parador. I really feel like going there every time I see this video. So another remodelated parador, it's have been the parador in Aigua Blava, located in Costa Brava in Catalonia. The parador has 78 rooms, a beautiful spa, and the location offered to the clients the opportunity to mix the nature and the sea at the same time, just staying in that spectacular cliff that you can see there on the picture. And let's move now to Andalusia, where we have the land of the olive oil, Jaén. We have there the Parador de Santa Catalina. It's a castle located on the top of the town. And, children love to be in this kind of hotels, in this kind of castles, because they feel like the queen or the king of the castle for one day. So Paradores is also a special destination for families. We take care of the children because we know they are going to be our future clients. So we take care of them right now. So in the future, they will choose to come to Paradores to visit us. And the last renovation we made, it has been the Parador de León. This is one of the our flagship, I can say, with Parador de Santiago de Compostela and Granada. And this Parador is in the middle of the Camino de Santiago, the St. James Way, and is one of the most important monuments of the Spanish Renaissance with an amazing architecture. So I deeply recommend to go and know the new Parador de León. And we continue growing and growing. And in the future, we're gonna open more paradores. We have the Monasterio de Veruela in Zaragoza, Parador de Molina de Aragón, Parador de Morella in Castellón, and also the very expected Parador de Ibiza that hopefully will be open the end of 23, 24, but it's going to be a very, very demanded. The Balearic Island is the only community in Spain where we cannot find a Parador. So for that reason, we're going to open now one in Ibiza. Well, Paradores is not just for relax, are also a special place for business or to celebrate any kind of event, weddings, anniversaries, or any kind of celebration. We offer more than 300 rooms and 3 convention centers. Let me, this as well, just a moment. Okay, yeah. I say 3 meeting rooms and 3 convention centers, and we have professional teams in all the Paradores that we help the people to organize any kind of event, even if it's a meeting, incentive, congress, product presentations. We always say that to be in a Parador is to work in a different way. And many important events have been taking places in many of our Paradores, as the sign of the first Spanish constitution that was signed in Parador de Gredos. Many presidents or monarchs from another countries, when they come to Spain, they always stay at least in one Parador. And we also have many international state meetings. So in Paradores, any kind of event that you celebrate will be a success. And I always say that people that recommend a Parador to stay in a Parador never get wrong. In Paradores, we are committed to create unforgettable moments, unforgettable stays, but also we try to create amazing moments in our restaurants. The Parador's mission includes also the promotion of the Spanish gastronomy. I give you a detail. 46% of the company's total revenue comes from the restaurant. This is amazing for a hotel company where the most of the incomes come from the accommodation. But in the place in the town where you find a Parador, the best restaurant of the town usually is the restaurant of the Parador. Not just for the people that stay in the Parador, just for travelers that are visiting the city, or for the locals that sometimes just make business lunch or any kind of celebration of, as I tell you before. Paradores offer in the restaurant the best and traditional gastronomy of the area. And we cook with the best quality products, offering also the regional wines. In our restaurants, the traditional recipes and the gastronomy trends just coexist together in harmony, which makes Paradores one of the best ambassadors of the Spanish gastronomy. So let's try to our restaurant that will enjoy the Spanish gastronomy. Staying in a Parador is discover the country, the place, our tradition, and the life that surrounds the Parador. is to feel closer to the culture of Spain, and it's a unique experience. For that reason, I always recommend that everyone that can to visit Spain at least stay one night in a Parador, go to have lunch or dinner in our restaurant, or even take a coffee, but just have the opportunity to enjoy this kind of hotel chain that you cannot find in any other country in the whole world. But it's also to relax. Paradores have 7 spas, some of them located in amazing places, like the picture that you can see on the middle, which is the spa in Parador de Alcalá de Henares. That spa has been built on the church of the convent that is part of the Parador. So it's like a mystic spa. And Paradores is also a sport. We have 2 golf courses, one in Málaga Golf in Costa del Sol, and another one in Parador del Saler in Valencia. Both golf courses has hosted several tournaments of the Spanish, of the European PGA. And also Paradores is stayed in unique rooms. You cannot find one Parador like another one. All of them are different, and also the rooms. So you will enjoy unique moment in these amazing rooms that you can find in Paradores. We are the leading hotel chain in cultural and in nature tourism. We also have 11 Paradores located in UNESCO heritage cities of Spain. Also, the 50% of the company are in monuments declared a site of cultural interest or in an historic site. And many others allow to stay in the most interesting places in Spain. So, which is the best way to know Paradores and also to know the country? So, drive from one Parador to another one. That's the best option to experience the country. There is so many routes and itineraries to visit Spain, like Camino de Santiago, Ruta de la Plata, the UNESCO heritage cities. So you can also make your own itinerary. I think that driving in Spain is an unforgettable experience, full of beautiful landscape and amazing gastronomy. So another thing that I really recommend to know the Paradores, just driving from one Parador to another one. And well, for the end, I just wanted to talk about the COVID protocol that we still are keeping in all the Paradores for the safety of our clients and also our staff. Since the birth of Paradores in 1928, the world has been changing a lot, and it's still changing and changing. And 2 years ago, when the COVID-19 arrived to our life, we have to face a new challenge. It was to continue offering our clients unique sensations with our know-how, but also to extreme standard of cleaning and disinfection that we have always maintained. We work with protocols in all the Paradores to ensure the well-being of our employees and customers. The fact that most of the Paradores are in unique places, in natural spaces, always away from the mass tourism, and also that almost they are in a medium or a side hotel, have facilitated the security control in our hotels. And also has helped us to give the best experience inside of our hotels to the clients. We are committed to complete all those requested by the Ministry of Health in Spain, but we have been going further. And many other occasions, we have, in many occasions, again, we have been an example for the other hotels about the security and the protocols, and they have been copying us of many of the things that we start to do on the beginning. Our goal is that when a customer visits the Paradores, we will continue to be the best places to disconnect, to relax, to rest, offering the same comfort, but always offering as well the best and highest standard of safety. So I will invite you to come to know Paradores, to visit us, and also to recommend us. It's a unique experience, and I think that you can write an amazing story about your trip in Spain when you visit Paradores. Let me show you a video that you will see a little bit more of our company. Thank you.
We are heritage, the past and the future, history and innovation of Marca España tourism. We are nature, the protectors and conservators of unique natural spaces. We respect them from a sustainable perspective. We are cities and villages, taste and culture that pervade the senses of all travelers. We are art, collectors and exhibitors of the genius of Spain's greatest creators, classical and contemporary. We are Paradores, quality and excellence at the service of millions of guests.
Thank you, Lumi. This is absolutely brilliant. I love the concept. Really, it's stunning. It's and that you have a in one parador you have a constant 4 months in a row, 100% occupancy. That's clearly the sign that people after pandemic they look for quite different experience, something exquisite, something really unique and unusual, and clearly Paradores can offer something like this, and people are looking like boutique experience, boutique hotels, fine dining, fine tourists, and this is all about Paradores. I'm quite amazed, really. Thank you, Lumi, for this presentation and for this insight and information about Paradores. And ladies and gentlemen, we have now opportunity to to speak to some representatives of different individual paradores. And I would like to start with Ignacio Herrera, event manager at Parador de Cadiz. Hello, Ignacio.
Hello, good morning, everyone. And thank you very, very much for having me today. So, welcome to Cadiz. This is a usual visit anyway. First of all, I would like to talk to you a little bit about the city. As Lumy said before, this is one of the oldest cities in the world and the oldest city here in Europe. It is a monumental and historical city, very important. As you can see from here, although today is a little bit rainy, you can see the city center from here, from the Parador. Apart from this remarkable city center, the city is well known, but there are amazing beaches. We have almost 10 kilometers of beaches here in the city, and as today is raining, we can enjoy, or visitors can enjoy, a beautiful weather here because it's not too warm in summer and not too cold during the winter. So Cadiz can be enjoyed all year. As well, in the last few years, this region, the city itself, has become an important tourist destination, not only for Spanish tourists, as well as for international one. So, an amazing shore, wonderful beaches, and an exceptional gastronomy and traditions, and thus the diversity of landscapes are the most international wine, the sherry, are some of the interests that can be found here in Cadiz. This hotel was originally opened in 1929, and actually is the second oldest Parador, even is, as you can see, a modern building. This one was opened in 2012 after our renovation. This is the third building that is built. Now I would like to show you one of our rooms. This is actually a junior suite, but the standards of all the rooms are quite similar. Of lights and where the sea and the city can be seen from everywhere. All our rooms have terraces that I will show you right now. This hotel has a total of 124 rooms divided into standard, superiors, and junior suites. We also have a spa with thermal circuits and some treatments, as well as a 4 outdoor swimming pool that are open from March to November. As well, gastronomy is also important for us. We have our a la carte restaurant, as well as a tapas bar and a coffee shop for those who prefer something less formal. Both of them, our clients, can enjoy a vast selection of typical dishes, seafood, fish, regional meat, and an important selection of wines. But we don't only receive tourists who come here just looking for the sun and beach or just for a weekend getaway. Events are very important for us. We have a total of 1,000 meters square of meeting rooms, which can be split into smaller. So it allows us to host small events as well as big ones with a huge capacity of up to 600, 700 participants. And we have a remarkable experience organizing and hosting different kinds of events, such as banquets, corporate conventions, congresses, incentives, car launches, or meetings. It is indeed a good combination to stay here at the Parador to meet and work, and then being able to experience the possibilities that the destination offers, such as nautical activities, cultural visits, as well as being able to enjoy environmental and natural sites around. Let me show you the view from the city. Sorry for the weather, but you can see the city center, and the city from all our rooms, even from our restaurant, bar, and from our infinity swimming pool as well. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this virtual visit, and we are looking to welcoming you here in Cadiz quite soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ignacio. That was remarkable. That was amazing. Thank you for this little trip and showing us around. And don't
You're very
sorry
welcome.
about the weather. I think that even with the
Well,
clouds, most of the Polish tourists would prefer be there now than than here in Poland.
yeah,
So even with
I
the
agree.
clouds.
I agree. It's not too cold, but it's raining. This is not very usual here. So you're very lucky because you are seeing the raining in Cadiz. This is not very common.
So this is something spectacular with the weather. When you have like more than
Yeah, exactly.
300
Well,
days of sun a year. Yeah.
right.
Thank you,
You can see
Ignacio.
the seas. Every year is blue. Now it's gray, but anyway, it's nice as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for showing us around. And now, ladies and gentlemen, straight from Cadiz, we are moving to Canarian Islands, to Gran Canaria. I would like to connect now with Gonzalo Alejo, the manager of Parador de Cruz de Tejeda, which is, of course, located on Gran Canaria Island.
Hello, good morning. Thank you very much, Mateo. Well, first of all, thank you very much for this opportunity to present these Paradores and Parador de Tejeda. As Lumy told before, we are one of the 5 paradors located in Canary Islands. We are located in the center of Gran Canaria Island, surrounded by nature and mountains in an altitude of 1,600 meters. From Parador, you can enjoy probably one of the most stunning views in Canarias. Okay. My idea was to show you this show indirectly, but okay, today is foggy, it's raining, so I have to use these photos. Okay, the best place to enjoy these views and a very amazing sunset is in the infinity pool of the spa that you can see in these photos. To be inside the water is a unique experience. Most of our clients tell us that it's a sensation that they are always going to stay in their minds. Okay, the terrace rooms, restaurant, bar, and most of Parador's areas are looking to the natural landscape. You can see volcanic caldera of Tejeda. Half of the island, you can see the sea. You can see also Tenerife. Okay. So in this Parador, you can feel and you can breathe nature, you can breathe relax, you can breathe calm. And outdoor of the Parador, now we go outdoor of the Parador, we have Tejeda village, that is the nearest village to the Parador. It's 9 kilometers from the Parador, and this village is considered one of the most beautiful villages in Spain. We have also near the Parador, 35 kilometers from here, Las Palmas, that is the capital city of Gran Canaria Island. The center of the island is full of trekking routes to all directions, okay? Many routes start and finish on the Parador, so this is the best area to stay if you are looking for routes, you are looking for nature, you are looking for relax and views. And also it's very well located if you want to visit another points of Gran Canaria, because we are located, as I told you before, on the center of the island. We can go again indoor the Parador. Okay, we could see before the infinity pool of the spa, so we can see now the rest of the spa. This is a small spa. It has a capacity for 16 people, and the duration of the spa circuit is 1 hour and a half. On the circuit, we have a cyclonic and Scottish shower. Through the spa steam room, we have 2 saunas, And we have an indoor jacuzzi that you can see on this photo, and we have also an outdoor jacuzzi that is situated on the outdoor solarium. We have also around 20 different massage and treatments, facial treatments, exfoliations, and grabs, and body aesthetics. Near the spa, we have also a small gymnasium, also with views like most of areas of the Parador that you can see on this photo. Okay, so now we are going to go to the rooms. We are a small hotel. We have 43 rooms. Most of our rooms have balcony and have views to the volcanic caldera. This one is a standard room. Most of our rooms are standard with twin bed or king bed. Okay, you have here the balcony. You imagine to take breakfast on this balcony with these views is really an amazing sensation, an amazing experience. Here we have another balcony of a room. This is a standard room. I'm going to show you some photos of the rooms in order you have an idea, okay? This is also a very special room. We have two rooms like this one, okay? It's a very special, it's a very different and very special room. And we have one junior suite, okay? One of our 43 rooms is one junior suite. This is the balcony of the junior suite. It's very big balcony, very big terrace, like around 200 meters. And this is the inside area, the room and the living room. This is the junior suite, the room, and we are going to see just two photos of the bathrooms in order you have an idea of our rooms. Okay, this is the garden of the Parador. This is a very iconic area of this Parador, and we are going to see now the two terraces we have. We have two very big terraces. This is the terrace bar, okay? This is the same terrace. You can see the bar, that is a transparent cube. Most of our areas are thinked in order to enjoy always in all areas the views and the nature. This is the inside of the bar. You can see from here the outside swimming pool and the views. And this is the terrace from the restaurant. Okay, now we are going to go to the restaurant. As Lumy told you before, gastronomy is very important for us, also for Parador Cruz de Tejeda. Always we offer our gastronomic offer is based in local products, in local dishes, and on this case from Gran Canaria and from the other islands. And also we always offer different wines and different drinks from the island and from the other island. So this is Parador Cruz de Tejeda. I hope you enjoy. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Gonzalo. Another amazing place, really. I'm absolutely amazed with this Parador. Beautiful architecture with stunning nature surrounding. It's beautiful. Thank you, Gonzalo, for this trip.
Thank you.
A virtual trip around Parador. Now we are moving to the last Parador that we are going to visit today. Let me connect with Natalia Martinez, manager of Parador de Jarandilla in region of La Vera. Hello, Natalia.
Hello, I'm very happy to be here with you. I'm very proud to introduce you to our Parador. Well, this is a castle was built at the end of the 14th century. The most important historic figure that spent many months between these wars was Charles V of Germany and the First of Spain. The original part of the building is all around the central courtyard that has four massive towers, 2 square ones at the back, and 2 circular towers at the front of the main door. Before we go upstairs, I would like to show you the amazing century-old trees that we have here in the Parador. And it's also the home of many stocks and one single owl living here. And the owl sings for us every night. We also have an Olympic saltwater swimming pool with grass and olive trees. And in order to access this area, you have to pass over the falls, and you can see the defense towers. Now, we are going to the second floor, where the emperor used to spend his time, there is a big fireplace, an amazing balcony, terrace with a Gothic gallery. Well, we are running to access to upstairs. Okay, we are for here. I would like to introduce you to our most fantastic guest. Okay, you can see here a little the swimming pool. Okay. Okay, this is a famous painter. Okay, we are the main living room here with the fireplace that the emperor constructed this fireplace. And the natural environment surrounding Parador is now for the diversity in flora and fauna, and very famous for the waterfall and cascades. And you can swimming pool in the rivers. In the same area, we also have a very important building, the monastery of Juste, where the emperor died. And there is a police congregation living there, and also taking care of the place in an impress site to visit. Okay, thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Natalia. With this amazing soundtrack, in the background with the birds, it was absolutely fantastic. Thank you for giving us this trip around this beautiful place.
I would like to show you an amazing view here. Maybe it's okay to show you. Yeah. Well, the weather today is not the best. Yes. Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, thank you.
I would love to hear this owl that you have as a guest during the night. That would be something. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I was a little bit worried about the connection, but it seems like we were able to really to visit live a couple of amazing places in Spain. Thank you for giving us this opportunity and for giving this opportunity to our viewers. We have some questions. I mean, we have plenty of questions, but some of them actually were answered during your presentation. But let me ask some questions that haven't been answered so far. There is a question quite interesting. I need to translate it. It's more or less what does the process of booking the Paradores look like? Is it like with any other hotels, or you need some kind of a membership? How does it look like? I don't know. Maybe Lumi, you can answer this question.
The email address is reservas@parador.es, but you can only also connect to our website, which is parador.es, and make the reservation online. We have many kind of different products offered along the year for people over 55, for young people, for people that made the Camino de Santiago. So it's quite easy for individuals, just the booking center by email or telephone, or just make the reservation online in the website. But we also have special departments for groups booking and for events bookings. So I will love, Mateusz, if you can share my email. So any doubt for the people or any question, I will be very pleased to answer.
Okay, we'll do that, definitely.
Yeah,
we'll
let me tell you something else. The good connection is because we have in all the Paradores highest speed Wi-Fi. So, and it's free for all the clients, okay? So they can be highly connected.
Great information. Thank you for this. There was a question also about ready-made Paradores tours, but actually you've answered that if you would like to visit a couple of different Paradores during one trip, it's also doable. It's possible. You can I guess you can go to one of them and ask for some kind of a ready-made trip around the Paradores.
Yeah, even in our website, we have a special site for routes, for itinerary, with many made routes for 3 and 7 days. And there are plenty of different ones for the wine area, for the Andalusia, or a very new one that we just launched this year, which is for the famous HBO series Game of Thrones. Some of the location of the Game of Thrones series have been in Paradores, so you can do that route as well.
Oh, really? Incredible. Really amazing.
Yeah.
There was also a question about some business conferences and incentives meetings, but you already also say something about that. Maybe you can explain a little bit more how you can organize a business accommodation if you would like to organize some kind of a conference, for example, in Paradores.
Well, there is 2 options. You can contact directly with the Parador, like for example, Parador in Cadiz, they have their own team for events. We have some Paradores with their own team because they are specialized in this kind of business. Like for example, Parador de la Granja, Parador de Alcalá de Henares. But we have a special team in our headquarters just to organize events in any Parador. So even if someone wants to make like incentive, staying like 2 days in one Parador with meeting rooms, coffees, gala dinners, and then go to another one and do the same or something similar, we can organize for them. So just contact directly with the Parador or with the events department. And you also can find information in our website for the events we have.
Okay, we will provide the link to the website, and also we'll provide your email address if there will be more questions from our audience, from our viewers. Guys, it was really amazing. I need to thank you for this amazing trip around Paradores. So I think it was something exceptional for our viewers. And yeah, thank you, Natalia, Ignacio, Gonzalo, Claudio, and Lumi for this webinar. If there will be more questions coming, we'll provide some answers, definitely. Drodzy Państwo, dziękuję bardzo. To była wielka przyjemność prowadzić ten webinar, to internetowe spotkanie z naszymi przedstawicielami. Mam nadzieję, że sporo Państwo wynieśli z tego spotkania. Jeżeli pojawiają się jeszcze jakieś nieścisłości, jakieś dodatkowe aspekty, które wymagają wyjaśnienia, jakieś dodatkowe pytania, zamieścimy odpowiedni adres e-mail do Lumi, będzie można bezpośrednio już się kontaktować i zadawać te pytania, bądź kontaktować się bezpośrednio z poszczególnymi Paradores w celach wyjaśnienia bądź dopytania o jakieś informacje. Ja jeszcze raz dziękuję moim gościom za ten webinar i życzę Państwu miłego i spokojnego dnia. Dziękuję bardzo.